Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Let's find out what Islam says regarding earning from religion. There is one special stereotype of rich people regarding religious workers. Let's find out. Stereotype of people with money. Al-Quran, chapter 2, verse 273. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. If the recipient of charity are the poor, whose poverty is because of their striving for the cause of God, it has become an obstacle for them, and who do not have the ability to travel in the land. They seem rich compared to the ignorant because of their modest behavior. You would know them by their faces. They would never earnestly ask people for help. God knows well whatever wealth you spend for the cause of God. This is a stereotype of rich people who thinks that all religious workers are entitled for zakat and the charity money. Let's find out about the proof of earning. Sahih Bukhari Hadith 2276. Abu Sa'id Khadri Radhiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu narrated, some of the companions of the Prophet ﷺ went on a journey till they reached some of the Arab tribes. At night, they asked the latter to treat them as their guest, but they refused. The chief of that tribe was then bitten by a snake or stung by a scorpion, and they tried their best to cure him, but in vain. Some of them said to the others, nothing has benefited him. Will you go to the people who reside here at night? It may be that some of them might possess something as treatment. They went to the group of the companion of the Prophet ﷺ and said, our chief has been bitten by a snake or stung by a scorpion, and we have tried everything, but he has not benefited. Have you got anything useful? One of them replied, yes, by Allah, I can recite a ruqya, but as you have refused to accept us as our guest, I will not recite the ruqya for you unless you fix for us some wages for it. They agreed to pay them a flock of sheep. One of them then went and recited Surat Fatiha. All the praises are for the Lord of the worlds, and puffed over the chief, who became all right as if he was released from a chain, and got up and started walking, showing no sign of sickness. They paid them what they agreed to pay. Some of them, the companions, then suggested to divide their earning among themselves. But the one who performed the recitation said, do not divide them till we go to the Prophet ﷺ and narrate the whole story to him and wait for his order. So they went to Allah's Apostle ﷺ and narrated the story. Allah's Apostle ﷺ asked, how did you come to know that Surat al-Fatiha was recited as Ruqya? Then he added, you have done the right thing. Divide what you have earned and assign a share for me as well. The Prophet ﷺ smiled thereupon. It is proved that the earning from religious knowledge is allowed. But if it is allowed, then what is the limit of this usage? First reference, Al-Quran, chapter 2, verse 79. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Woe means sorrow to those who write the book themselves and say, this is from God, so that they may sell it for a small price. Woe unto them for what they have done and for what they have gained. Second reference, Al-Quran, chapter 28, verse 77 and 78. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Seek the gains of the life to come through your wealth without ignoring your share of this life. Do favors to others just as God has done favors to you. Do not commit evil in the land, for God does not love the evildoers. He said, I have received this wealth because of my own knowledge. Did he not know that God has destroyed many generations that lived before him, who were stronger than him in power and people? There will be no need to ask the criminals what sins they have committed, for the angels already know them. Third reference, Al-Quran, chapter 39, verse 49. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. And when adversity touches man, he calls upon us. Then, when we bestow on him a favor from us, he says, I have only been given this favor because of my own knowledge. Rather, it is a trial, but most of them do not know. Fourth reference, Al-Quran chapter 9 verse 34. Believers, many rabbis, scholars, and monks consume other people's property by false means and create obstacles in the way of God. Those who herd means collect gold and silver and do not spend anything out of it for the cause of God should know that their recompense means return will be a painful torment. Conclusion. As far as earning is based on fair dealing, not on mockery, productive, noble, and constructive deeds, do not based on cheating and lie, do not based on sin, pride, thankless attitudes toward God. It is allowed.
Jazakallah, thank you. Subscribe to our channel by